Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Market Scalper. Like we discussed in the previous video, today I'll be discussing about the types of markets. So in the stock market, basically there are three types of market which you will be observing, which is the bull, bear and range bound. So now let's look at what is bull and bear. So basically there are two opposite phases of the stock market. In bull, the prices will continue to increase in the upward trend, and in bear market, the prices will continue to decline in a downward trend. So in a day, we can observe one particular trend or both the trends as well. So if it is like moving continuously in the whole day, if the prices is rising higher and higher, then it is following a particular trend. So such a market is called a trending market. So coming to the question like which market to invest, whether bull or bear, well, that completely depends on the situation. So there are other factors which would play a role in that market. So it would be like fundamental and technical analysis. So it would be whether you're a fundamental trader or a technical trader. If you're trading only based on fundamental analysis, so you would have to look into the company's income statement and financials, like any news which has come up. Based on that, it would affect the stock. So basically, let's giving you a recap before I show you the charts, like how to identify the bull and bear trend. So basically, bull market is when the price keeps going higher and higher. So this is called as a bull market, and bear market, you'll observe that the price is going lower and lower. So for example, if today is 15th of December, so the stock of where you can take the stock ITC, for example. So if ITC has opened today at 2:30, and it throughout the day, that is from 9:15 to 3:30 p.m. If it is in a upward trend, that is, it is increasing the prices, then it is called as a, we are talking about a bull market. So the market is in an upward trend. Likewise, if we are seeing another stock, for example, we say HDFC. So if we are seeing that today the market, it has opened at 9:15, so it has opened at a particular price over here, but it declines over here, and then again it goes up, and again it goes down, then it goes further down by the end of the market closing, which is 3:30. So this we say as a bear market. So then what is range bound market? So range bound market is basically when the market moves in a particular range. So if we consider the stock, for example, TCS. So if it is trading, for example, at 100, and maximum is like it has traded at 200. Okay. So in this particular day, it's fluctuating only between this particular range. So this type of market is called as range bound market. So, but so how to identify these on a whether you can identify it on daily or monthly? Yes, definitely. So if you're looking at a monthly time frame, daily time frame as well, or in a minute if you're a intraday trader. Okay, and if it's like monthly, so you would observe that the candle would be like the closing should be, so this candle closing should be the next candle opening should be below the previous candle. Likewise, even for the day candle, it should be above for a bull market. So a bear market would be something like this. So the close would be different from the next day's opening and closing price. So this is in a downward trend, this is in a upward trend. And in case of range bound, you would see that the market would be something like this. So it is in one particular, you can call it as a range. So the market would be fluctuating only within this particular phase. So this also happens when the market is consolidating. So this it also gives a sign that either the prices will go up or it will go down. So if it breaks this line, then the market will go down, and if it breaks up, the market will go up. So this is what, and now I'll be showing you some charts so we can identify what is the different types of markets then. So firstly, coming to the stock Havels. So now we are in on a monthly time frame, as we can see, and the market was bullish from the year 2020 mid, as we can observe. And as you can see here, the market consolidated a bit before it gave an upward trend. And likewise here, the price is again consolidating. So if it breaks, for example, this line, if it breaks this particular line, then the price will further come down to this. And if it further breaks this, it will come down to this line. That is 1000 to the price 1000. But if it breaks this, this is acting as a resistance here, and this is the support. If it breaks the 1500 level, so it will just be an upward trend. So let's look at another stock, Tata Power. So looking at Tata Power, what you guys can see is that it is in a clear upward trend, right? Right from 2020, which is the pandemic, it has just been going up. Here you can maybe observe that it was a bit of a range bound for 2-3 months, but then again it shot up, and highest was in the month of October. You can see that the monthly candle, it has formed a good, I mean, there were buyers in this market, and again now it is going up. So you can observe that the price is going higher and higher. Next, coming to the stock SBI, let's have a look at SBI. So SBI in the year 2020, like if we are observing, it was like in a downtrend here, and then we see that it had consolidated. It was a range bound market, and then it took off again to an upward trend. Here we can observe a slight consolidation range bound for about 4 months, and now again it has gone upwards in an upward trend. Next, we will look at Dabur. So stock Dabur is pretty much like in a good trend. If we observe, it's like in an upward trend, but here we can see that there's a price rejection from up, that is 640, 650 level. There's a rejection downwards, and here you can see that there is a decline in the price. So next, if it breaks this line, the stock price can come up to 520 level. So if you're looking to sell, you could look to sell, but we are considering a monthly candle, so you would have to do analysis for a daily candle. I would show you how to do an analysis for on monthly and daily candle as well in the further videos. Next, let us have a look at Adani Ports. So Adani Ports is also doing well, but looking at the market after a trend, the buyers and sellers have got exhausted over here, and now it's like in a completely consolidated market, and there was a rejection from 900 points, so it needs to break this particular level for it to go up. And if it breaks this particular level, which is around 680, then the price can come down here up to 500 as well. So Adani Ports is doing quite well. So let's look at our next stock, which is Mahindra and Mahindra, M&M. So Mahindra and Mahindra, well, in the pandemic, before the pandemic also, it was like in a downtrend, like you can observe. It was in a complete decline stage, and then it took off in pandemic upwards. Here you can see that it was consolidated in the same price range between 550 to 650. Then it took off again and it went upwards. And here it was in a particular range for around 5-6 months from 750 to 800. And now it's testing the previous levels of 2019 and 2021 one of this year, that is 950. It's testing the levels. So if it breaks this, then it would definitely go higher. So guys, looking for bullish trend, it will have to break the level 900 for you guys to go upwards. And next, let us look at ITC. So ITC, we can see that in pandemic mostly it was range bound because mostly hospitality didn't do well during the pandemic, but later on in the end of December 2020 it took off again little, and again in mid 2021 again when the second wave came, it impacted the stock again, becoming range bound. Then it's slowly seeming to go up, but in a slower pace. So yeah, so coming back to our stock, our slides. So that was what was for today. So we spoke about the types of market, that is bull market. So mostly the price will be in an upward trend, and bear market, the prices would be in a lower trend, and range bound is basically when the prices move in a particular range. So this type of phase is also called as consolidation before the market picks off again. So even in a bull market, even if the prices are going up, it cannot always go up. It would always retrace and then it would go up again. So if it is like completely the price is going completely lower and lower and lower on a daily time frame for more than 5 days, you can see a particular trend. So based on this, you can take a view whether it is a bearish or whether it's a reversal, whether it will just take a reverse and again go bullish. So I would be discussing it in the next videos, like how to identify a bull, bear and range bound market. And also the next video would be like how to open a demat account. So for trading, you guys would require a trading account, and I would provide you a link also, so it will be useful for you guys and you can start trading. And slowly I would be putting up videos on how to start your trading like with less capital. And that's it guys for today. Thank you for watching my channel. Do subscribe to my channel and like my video. And you can also comment in the comment box if you would like some particular video. I would definitely love to make the video for you about the stock market. And thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.